Good afternoon, my lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video that I've been wanting to do for a long time now, and it's basically addressing high school bullying and during adulthood. So I'm gonna just give you guys a little story time. I'm not gonna try to tell too many details because some things I do prefer to keep private, but this is in honor of the situation that happened with Shanquella. As most of you guys know, I'm going to tell my own little story time because, again, if you've ever been bullied, if you've ever been targeted, just trust and believe that you're not alone. Rest in peace to that beautiful soul, that beautiful angel. She did not deserve that. But I want to give my story time. Maybe I will be able to do more story times, guys, opening up about different things that I've went through. Have a hard time trusting people, but if it's going to help somebody, then I don't mind doing it. Okay. So I'm going to just give you guys a little background on me for those of you guys who are new to my channel and who may not know much about me. Okay, growing up as a young girl, I was quiet, I was shy, I had big glasses, guys. I was very skinny, I was socially awkward, but I was very intelligent. So I always had really good grades, and I was not the most popular at the time. So I would hang around certain people, and I had my certain friends who I always hung out with, maybe 5 or 6 guys and girls, and that was it. So I went to a school that was a magnet school, and to me, the school, it was full of a lot of people. It was very diverse. That was one of the things that I liked. And a lot of the kids in the school were very smart. So inside the school, I do remember it being like a popularity contest of who was the most popular and who had nice clothes and who did dated who dated this person, who dated that person. So I do remember a lot of that popularity contest going on in high school, but I wasn't a part of it. So um because I was so shy, introverted, I wanted to kind of do some activities and just volunteer and just join some things that'll kind of get me out of my shell. Now, one of the things that I did do that my grandparents had me do was sing. I've been singing since the age of 5 years old, guys. In the church, we would go to different churches and visit, and they would have me, my sister, and my cousin sing in front of everybody. And even though I was singing in front of everybody, I was still very much shy. So I was like afraid to talk to people, afraid to open up. That's just who I was. And it was a lot of people in my family who were the same way. So yeah, I decided to join the dance team. I ended up joining cross country and then ROTC. So when I got on the dance team, it was so cool because I was so happy, guys. Like, I wanted to be a part of the cool kid crowd. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to be a cheerleader. I wanted to feel pretty. I wanted to feel, you know, accepted. So when I saw my name, so this is what happened, guys. Before I got on the team, I practiced. They had this dance for us to do for the audition, and I kept practicing. After school, I would practice for hours at a time. Inside my room, I would be practicing. I would be doing flips and stuff and dance moves and just doing all type of stuff to make sure I got on that team. I just had it in my mind. I manifested it. I was like, I'm going to be on the dance team. I'm going to be able to wear one of the cute outfits, the 2-piece sets like the cheerleaders with the dress and the skirt. I wanted to feel cute. I said, I want to show them I got talent. I can sing. I can dance. And just because I'm not popular, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, doesn't mean anything. I can join the team too. So it kind of reminds me of that Sister Sister episode where they were auditioning to be on the team, but they didn't make it. That was the difference. But I did make it. But They made their own team and they made it fabulous. But yeah, I was just determined to get on the team. So when auditions came, guys, I had it down pack. I had it down pack. Guys, I knew the moves perfectly. I was doing the stuff with my legs, whatever they needed me to do. And when I tell you, I felt so confident in myself afterwards. I was like, oh, I know I got it. I know there's no way they wouldn't pick me. There's no way. So when finally on Friday, they said they were going to announce the people who won and they were going to put it outside of the library door. So the coach was a librarian, which I had a really good relationship with. But just because I had a relationship with her doesn't mean that, they were going to necessarily pick me, I definitely didn't want to have privilege. I wanted this to be strictly based off my talent. So when I looked outside the library door, guess whose name I saw? My name. It was in big bold letters. And I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, I got on this team. So I told my friends about it. They were excited for me as well. And then all of a sudden, I was faced with a mean girl. So I'm going to call this mean girl. Let's see. I got to make up some names, guys. Let me get my pen and paper so I don't forget who I'm talking about. I'm just going to say T. Her name was T. Okay. So this girl named T, we actually had to practice the same day that we got chosen. And, we were introduced to all the girls. All the girls was super nice to me. Everybody was excited for me to be on the team, except for this one girl named T. So this girl named T was like very snotty and rude to me. And she was like, how did you get on the team? Just being a bully. She was like, how did you get on the team? I was like, well, guess what? I got on the team because of my dedication, my hard work, my practice. And she was basically trying to insinuate that because I was real cool with the librarian and the librarian was a coach, like that was the reason why they chose me. And I'm like, no, she told me I was chosen. I was picked specifically for my talent. So already I really did not like this girl because this girl was giving very much mean girl vibes, But I was like, I'm not going to feed into this. I was like, look, I'm here to be the best that I can be. I'm on the team and that's that. So she left me alone after I said that. So then, we would practice and then they gave us our uniforms. I had like the cute little uniform on and then we would perform, and even though I would just keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and each and every time we performed, I would be like the what's the word for it? The underdog. So I would be the person that people would at least expect to go out there and shine. Because I'm gonna be honest, my dance moves, I this is how I am as a dancer. So I'm more of a singer than a dancer. I have rhythm, but at the same time, when it comes to learning choreography, that's where I struggle because it takes me I have to keep practicing over and over again before I really get it really good. But once I get it really good, I show out. So yeah, every single time during each performance, I was doing real well. And then towards the end, I end up getting a trophy for like best performer or best what was the name of it? Most improved performer or something like that. And it just made me feel really, really happy. And yeah, I did have some jealousy. I did have some people like, oh, how does she get on the team? This, and this. Like, just literally trying to put me down because I guess I was nerdy. I was geeky. I was all in my books. And I don't think anybody expected for me to be on the team. But that was good that they gave me an opportunity because when you think about cheerleaders and your dance team members, sometimes you think about stuck up, snobby, because there was a lot of stuck up and snobby people at my high school. And I was the total opposite of that. I was down to earth. I was smart. I had good grades. And then at the same time, I had talent, and that's something that nobody could take away from me, no matter who was jealous or not. I was on the team, and that was that. So me and this girl T were never friends. I would just be cordial with her because we were on the same team, and that was that. Okay, so fast forward, after I graduated from high school, about 10 years later, we had a high school reunion. So, guys, I wanted to look my best. I wanted to look my absolute best because when you think about it, I had accomplished a lot. I had a college degree. I was beautiful. I didn't have a bunch of babies, a bunch of baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? I was like doing real well. I wasn't a statistic. I was doing amazing for myself. Intelligent, beautiful. I had it going on. Good personality. I was a lot more vocal, had a bigger personality now than I ever had when I was in high school. So I was like dressed up really nice. This is where I feel like the beef really started at the high school reunion. I look really, really good, and everybody's so used to me with the big glasses on. Maybe if I find a picture, I'm going to insert some pictures of myself on the dance team. And just in general, I had, big glasses on when I was younger, very nerdy. It kind of reminded me of Maury from Geek to Chic. So when somebody who's super nerdy turns into the hot chick, because I'm very hot, I'm very beautiful now. Not saying I wasn't before, but I just really filled into my looks, and I got it going on. I know I got it going on. So I went there to the reunion and stuff like that. A lot of the people were very nice to me at the reunion. It was a couple of men who had their eyes on me or whatever. They didn't approach me or nothing, but they was just looking at me. Then I had some people was like, "Wow, you look amazing." I kept hearing it over and over again. Like, what? This is the same Tana we went to high school with. Like, you are so beautiful. This, and this. But then at the same time, I could feel negative energy as well. I saw dirty looks from some of the women, insecure, because I feel like a lot of the girls who were popular back in high school were not all that as adults. And usually that's how it go. Like some of these girls who was popular with nasty attitudes, stuck up snobby, who thought they was all that. These was the young girls who didn't go to college, who dropped out, who had multiple babies, multiple baby daddies, who weren't successful. And of course, they hating on me. Of course, they're going to give me dirty looks. Of course, they're going to be rude to me because here I am, the bomb, and I'm somebody who you guys look down on. You didn't think I was going to come on top, but I did. The woman T, she was there. She was okay. She didn't speak to me or anything like that, but she could have been hating then, for all I know. But yeah, it was all good. Like I said, I didn't take it too much to heart. I'm just like, I felt good about myself and I felt amazing. So fast forward after the high school reunion, I'm not thinking nothing of my encounters that I had with people. I'm not thinking that anybody is tripping off me. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was like maybe a year after the high school reunion, I end up getting into a relationship, and I'm still with this person now. We're engaged, the love of my life. And I was glowing up on him even more in my relationship, but also in my personal life. So I would take really cute pictures of myself, post them online. I had a lot of positive feedback. People would say, "You should be a model, you're very pretty, this, and this." And then me and my fiance, sometimes we would post pictures of ourselves. We weren't excessive with it, but we would just take couple pictures, just like any normal couple would do. Post every now and then pictures of you and yourself with your significant other. So that's when I started to notice that it was a lot of hate towards me coming at me left and right. So it was hate from people who I did not know. Now, let me explain this to you guys. In the past, sometimes I would add people who would add me. And sometimes I did not know these people. These people would go and hate on me. They would just be rude to me. And I was like, it's mighty funny that when I was a single woman nobody was trying to cyberbully me. Nobody did all this extra stuff. But now that I'm in a relationship and we post couples pictures, it seems like that's what a lot of people are jealous and envious of, because they're attacking us for no reason. We stay to ourselves, we mind our business, we don't bother anybody. So what else could it be? Nothing but jealousy. So let me fast forward to the story. So then this is what ended up happening. The girl named Kay. So then there's another girl named Kay. I didn't know that she was friends with T. Kay is friends with T, and then there's a girl named J. So K, T, and Jay are all friends. So then Kay, one time I commented on her picture. Again, these are girls who I'm not friends with. I've never held a conversation with them. Even the girl T that I was on the dance team with, I never held a conversation with her. We were never friends. And that was fine, but I think, okay, so she posted a picture of herself in this really cute braid wig. So if those of you guys who don't know, it's like a wig, but it has braids on it. And that was my first time ever seeing anything like that. I thought it was so cool. And the thing about it with me is I'm not no hater. If you look good, you look good. If it looks cute on you, it looks cute on you. So I remember going on her picture, and I remember saying that she looked pretty. I was like, "Ooh, I like your wig." And she'd never responded to me. I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." You know what I'm saying? But then I looked at the website. I'm like, "You know what? I'm going to go order me one of these cuz it looks real good on her." And I just thought it was real cool. It kind of looked like this, guys. These are crochet faux locks, but with what I'm talking about, I'll insert some pictures and stuff too if I can. It was like these, but it was like sold on a wig. So then I went on the website. I paid for the wig. It was like $170. It was some woman on Instagram who made these wigs. So I ordered me a wig. So then this was like close to the time that I ended up getting engaged. So I had my little wig on. I was taking pictures in it, looking and feeling real good. I didn't think nothing of it. Then the girl got on my picture and was like being nasty to me out the blue. She was like, "You're going to the same woman I went to. That's where I went and I got my wig." As if she was mad at me for reaching out to the woman that she originally reached out to. And I was like, "Yeah, because I liked it. I thought it was cute on you." So I'm like thinking to myself, this woman is very nasty. She has a very nasty spirit and she's very rude. Like, what is the point of being nasty like that? I get that we're not friends, we're not even associates, but why are you so mean? Like, what is your issue? And then it's so petty because this person has kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in our 30s. It's like, are we in high school again? Like, mean girl behavior, like a bully on the schoolyard. Like, what? This is really worth arguing and fighting over. It was like she was just trying to pick a fight with me, but I kind of brushed it off. Then the second thing happened with me and Kay, where she had wrote a meme talking about how business owners like to rip people off. So basically, they'll get something from AliExpress or something that costs them 10 cent or 20 cent, like eyelashes. That's what the topic was. They'll get something that costs 20 cents and then they'll just turn around and charge somebody $30 for it. You know what I'm saying? Even with clothes. That's not to put anybody down who has a business, because I get that you have to make a profit, but I kind of feel like sometimes it's excessive. Like, for instance, with these boutiques, they'll get these $10 dresses and then have the nerve to charge you 80 for something that they paid $10 for. Again, I get that you have to make a profit, but me as a consumer, I also have a right not to pay for it if I feel like I can go and get it cheaper. Sometimes I'll support people just to be supportive, but if I feel like it's an excessive amount that I'm giving you for one pair of eyelashes that I could go get myself, like, here's some eyelashes right here that I got off Amazon. And these eyelashes last me for probably like 2 months. And I only paid, I think, $15 for this. And this is 40 pairs. So what do I look like? This is me. This is my personal preference. What do I look like spending $20, $30 on one pair when I can get 40 for the same price. You know what I'm saying? So she put the meme on there, not me. This was not my doing. Okay, back to what I was saying, guys. So she put it on there. She put the meme on there, and all I did was respond. And once again, she was being nasty and was like, well, I have an eyelash business. Like, just being rude. I'm like, look, I didn't mean it to be offensive to you. I didn't even know that you had an eyelash business. I was literally just making a joke because you wrote a meme talking about how some of these businesses overcharge, and I was just agreeing with you. That's all I was doing. But once again, it felt like she was trying to pick a fight with me, and she said something rude to me. She said something rude, but I went ahead and I bypassed it because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to leave this girl alone. I'm not going to respond to her memes. I'm not going to try to interact with her because clearly she doesn't like me. She probably jealous. I don't know. She got some type of issue, so I'm just going to leave her alone. Um from there, I just left her alone. I never commented on anything else. I never interacted with her on nothing. So then I guess she just wanted to pick a fight once again with me. This is the third time now. But this time around, she wanted to get the two girls to go along, and it reminded me of the Gross Sisters on Penny Proud, just bullying somebody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I had put a picture of a relaxer. So this was like maybe a month after my father had passed away, guys. I'm gonna be honest, I had been natural for like 7 years. But because I was so hurt and distraught, I just felt like I needed a change. Me trying to manage my hair was just too much. And I just wanted to do something drastic, and I was going to put a relaxer in my hair, and that's what I was going to do. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's a natural movement. I know that a lot of people are against relaxers, but at the end of the day, it's my head, it's my body. Whatever I decide to do is on me. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with anybody else. So I think I put a picture of a relaxer, and I put a picture of my natural hair. Like, hey guys, I'm going to be putting a relaxer in my hair after 7 years. I was even thinking about doing a YouTube video about it. There's so many different videos that I was watching where people who have been natural for so long decide to relax their hair. So it was nothing. It was not a big deal at all. It was nothing to even create drama about. Do you know that these three girls, the Gross Sisters, well, no, it started with the T girl that I used to dance with. She got on my post and was like, you know you don't need to use that relaxer because that'll make your hair fall out. And I said, okay. She said, I suggest you getting Just For Me. And I was like, okay, I can't use Just For Me because Just For Me, it's not gonna work real well for my hair. But I was like, what I will do, since I had got the Super. I think it was Super. It's been a long time since I've seen it. And I was like, I'll just go back and get the normal instead of getting the Super because maybe the Super probably will be too strong for my hair. So I was agreeing with her. I'm like, okay, because she said that her hair fell out after she used a relaxer. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just go back and swap it out and go to Sally's and get the normal. And this was around the time the pandemic was going on. Well, the pandemic is still going on, but this was like close to the beginning of COVID, where you would go inside the store and a lot of things would be off the shelves. So when I went in there, I didn't see any normal. I just picked up the Super because that's all I saw at the time. But I was like, okay, I'll take it back, and then if I don't find it, I'll go to another store. End of story. It was never no argument between me and her. I don't have beef with any of these people. I never had beef with them. They don't talk to me. I don't talk to them. We're not friends. We're not associates. We're nothing to each other. So I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay. So then little did I know, the three Gross Sisters are all in this together to plot to attack me over a relaxer post. What? This is worse than kindergarten, guys. You guys know I work in a school as a teacher, and this is low. This is very low. Like, how old are we again? And again, these women got 2 and 3 kids. And this is the reason why bullying is so prevalent in the schools, because grown women like this with kids are trying to bully me or just bullying people in general. Where do you think the kids are getting it from? They're getting it from their parents. Straight bullying me over a post. So then the second girl got on there, the girl that starts with a J. She got on there and started going in on me. She started being rude to me and going in on me over my response to T. So I don't know if T went back and told Jay that I was being rude or something like that. But I don't know what was said about me, but she started going in on me. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Like, I have not done anything. I didn't even do anything to the girl. This just turned into like a big argument. And then that's when Kay gets on there and she starts calling me all type of B's and stuff. She started calling me the B word and going in on me, being rude. So I blocked all three of them. Cause I'm like, you know what? I don't need this negative energy. This is low vibrational. This is exactly what I talked about in my other video. I don't need low vibrational energy around me. You guys clearly don't like me. You're clearly probably jealous of me. You see, I'm in a good relationship. I'm beautiful. I'm intelligent. I've glowed up a lot since high school. I'm no longer that quiet, timid little girl. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Before Kay removed me, she was like, "You say you get picked on." So this is another reason why I have trust issues, because somebody who don't like you, they'll throw it up in your face. Oh, you are the same person. So I gotta unplug this. You're the same person who gets picked on so much. You said that you get picked on. That was the wrong one. You said that you get picked on so much, but here you are, you got so much mouth. That's what the girl said. So I'm supposed to just let you attack me, Kay? You've been rude to me for these past couple of months, but these girls probably don't even realize it because they so jealous too. You've been rude to me, so I'm gonna supposed to sit back and let you call me the B word and let you attack me and let you be rude and nasty to me for nothing over a relaxer. I could not believe it. Like, this is what you guys are cyberbullying somebody over? Like, just the lowest of the low. And this is the reason why, guys, I call these people hood boogers. I call them hood bullies. I don't deal with those type of people. Like, as you can see, I'm very feminine. I'm intelligent. I'm smart. I'm successful. Those are the type of women that I hang around with. People who are rich in spirit, people who have beautiful spirits, people who have God in their heart. I don't associate myself with people who attack somebody over something small and who are just looking to pick a fight and who are just rude and nasty for no reason. So the one girl T called herself trying to be a mediator. I'm blocking all of you because clearly Kay is a narcissist and you two are her flying monkeys. So everybody's getting blocked at this point. I'm not gonna go back and forth with a bunch of people from high school who never talked to me, who never associated with me, who never even spoke to me in high school. But now all of a sudden you see that I've grown up and you want to attack me. You want to be rude to me. You want to be nasty to me. You want to try to bully me. So it can happen in adulthood. It's some adults bullies out here. So don't get it twisted and think that it just stopped at during the schoolyard when we were on the schoolyard. No, when they see you grown up, when they see you doing real well for yourself, these people are like vultures and they will attack you. So you got to be very careful. These are the same type of people that'll set you up for bad things to happen to you. They'll invite you to parties, drug you. They'll try to hurt you. They'll try to get men to assault you, all because they're jealous and they're hateful. So I said, moving forward, I'm still cool with a couple of people from high school, but I'm going to be very cautious. I'm no longer attending high school reunions. It's sad it got to be that way, but I have to protect myself at all costs because I feel like that's where it stemmed from. You seen that I was that chick. I was popping during the high school reunion. I'm still that chick. So you decided to try to bully me, and it wasn't going down like that the way y'all thought it was going to go down. So then it was people screenshotting what she was saying about me, sending it to me, and this girl is like going in on me, still calling me bees, and it was never that serious. Like, really, it was never that serious. But that's the best thing that I could have did, is remove somebody like that out of my life, off my page. You don't have to contact me. I don't have to contact you. Now, I want to say some positive stuff, guys, because there were a lot of people who stood up for me, friends and stuff, who blocked her, who removed her off their page. They said she was a disgusting person with a nasty attitude, and she's always doing this. She's always being very nasty to people. And I guess I just so happened to be her target that day. So they stood up for me. They was like, this ain't right. We don't stand for bullying, this, and this. Like, you're a kind person. You're too good of a person for somebody to be mistreating you like this. So they removed her off. So I do appreciate you guys for standing up for me, because very few people stand up when they see somebody being bullied and attacked, you know? Okay. Then somebody end up messaging me and telling me that they're sorry that it happened to me. And they was like, this girl is miserable. I guess it was an ex-friend of hers, basically saying that she was in an abusive relationship. And that does make me sad, because I've been in an abusive relationship before. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. So I'm sorry that she's going through that. But that could, and they said that she's just a miserable person. You know, she's not a good person, and she's just abusive. She's just like the person who's abusing her. So I was like, okay, now it makes sense. So I was putting the piece of the puzzles together, and I was like, that's why she attacked me then, because I got a good relationship. I think around this time I had just got engaged. I'm newly engaged. I'm beautiful. I look, I'm not trying to talk about this girl's looks or anything like that, because I really don't like to stoop low like that. But if you see her versus me, it would make sense as to why she would be threatened by me, why she would be jealous, why she would be attacking me. You know, it would make complete sense. Then it's not always about what somebody look like on the outside. It's about the inner beauty. I have inner beauty, and that's something that nobody can ever take away from me. And now it's a big question mark. Does she have inner beauty? I don't think so. You don't have inner beauty, so you feel like you need to attack somebody who does have inner beauty. So this is what you have to watch out for, ladies. You have to watch out for people like that, snakes. You know what I'm saying? Now, who's to say if I wasn't at a reunion or if I was around these people, no telling what they would have did to me. I'm not afraid, because I don't walk in fear. The Lord is protecting me. But at the end of the day, these are the snakes in the grass. These are the wolf in sheep's clothing. These are the type of people that will try to hurt you and will do you harm, or try to sabotage you, because they're miserable. They don't like themselves, and they see somebody that they feel looks better than them, that's more successful, that has a bigger and brighter future ahead of them. So they're mad, you know? All right. But it breaks my heart that these type of people exist with kids. That's what really bothers me, because more than likely you're a bully. Your kid is going to be a bully too, because your kid is learning these behaviors from you. And that's why it's so much suicide going on inside the high schools, the schools and stuff like that. There's so much depression, kids not wanting to go to school and stuff like that, because they're being teased and made fun of. These are the type of people in society that are sick. They're narcissistic, they're sociopaths. And once I figure out who they are, I'm removing them off my page. They're not the only ones either. It's been a lot of, God has exposed a lot of snakes in the grass. A lot of people on social media who are jealous of our relationship, who try to bully us, who try to attack us, and they have got to go, because I do not stand for bullying. I do not like bullying. And once I see it, you're getting removed from my life. Somebody recently brought up the situation again, and she felt kind of bad that she didn't defend me. I'm like, look, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Let the Lord handle those people. Those people will get their karma at the end of the day. Touch not my anointed. When you touch an anointed person of God, somebody who hasn't done anything to you but been nothing but nice to you, I will always like their pictures and everything. That's the type of person that I am. I was trying to interact with the girl K. I didn't never meant any harm. So touch not my anointed and do them no wrong. When you touch God's anointed people, guess what? That's karma. So let God handle it. I don't want nobody to defend me. I don't want nobody arguing back and forth with these people. If it triggers you that much, remove them off your page and block them. That's the most that I can say. Just like I did. They will never see me again. They will never talk to me. They don't have access to me. We don't run in the same circles. So I ain't never scared. And even if I did run into them, I ain't never scared. Just because I'm pretty, I'm dolled up, I'm feminine, does not mean I'm weak, and does not mean I'm a punk, because I'm far from it. God is protecting me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fine. I am totally fine. I have protection. I have protection as well if I need to use it. So trust and believe. I am not afraid. Those people should be afraid because they are the people that got to answer to God. They're the people that have to see God one day for the things that they've done. And because I'm pretty sure I'm not their only victim. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that they try to attack. They're a bunch of mean girls. They're the gross sisters, so they can all be miserable together. They do not have access to me. And at the end of the day, they can never bring me down. They can never dim my light. But guys, this is the story time I've been wanting to tell you, because this is actually what sparked my YouTube channel and gave me the courage to speak up against bullying and against all type of injustices inside of the community. Them bullying me, them attacking me is what helped me. So see, even though it hurted a lot for me to go through that, at the end of the day, God created it and made it a testimony for me to be able to help other people. Because if I would have never gone through that, then what would I be able to tell you? How can I help other people if I didn't go through any of it myself? So at the end of the day, it's a learning lesson. I'm just very cautious now who I deal with, who I talk to, who I associate with, and I stay prayed up. That's what I do. So, all right, guys, if you want to hear any more story times from me, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if you have any other suggestions for any other type of videos, I want to kind of do some fashion videos, guys. I would love to do that. So maybe I will try to do like maybe a try on haul. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Thank you much. Thank you so much for tuning in to me. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.